like the Africans, they come from Nigeria, or South Africa from and move over here and stuff like that. They see us as black one way, but when certain other things happen, we don't reunite because they're not born American blacks.
Yeah. Silent
It's
Lamont.
it's a diaspora war thing. That's all it
Yes,
is.
No, because, well, this is how I feel. You are not, if you weren't born here, like if you're Haitian, Dominican, I don't care what you are. If you were born here, you have the right to speak on Black American issues because you're American and your skin is black. But if you were not born here and you just come over here and give your 2 cents, you know, I just don't feel like you have the, not saying you don't have the right, but it's not your place, to make fun of or speak about black culture. That's just my opinion. But if you were born here, by all means, do you say what you got to say. And I'm not sure if Fresh was born here or not. Because if he was and he's Haitian, then he could speak on the issues.
it's a fact, Melanie, because let some of us talk about certain like Jamaican culture and everything. Yeah, they spaz on us like crazy, no problem. You see, sometimes they call us Yankees and everything too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so let's talk
exactly.
about their culture and everything. Despite, yeah, our skin tone is different tones of black, but culture wise, origin wise, country wise, that's when we separate.
Right. Exactly, Melly Mel. All right, I want to real quick move on to, because GC don't have much time. And if anybody has a question for GC, ask them. But let's go with, who came up first, H&M or Demetrius?
H&M.
Okay, go ahead, H&M. What's on your mind?
What's going on?
What's going on, love? What's your
Nothing much. Shout out to Kill 'Em Sweet, bringing the heat, looking so fly in YouTube streets.
All right? Thanks.
I'm sorry, I gotta say that every time. They want it, so I'm bringing it.
Well, I appreciate that. So, what's your take on this topic?
I don't know, dude from Fresh and Fit. She said she kissed him, didn't know who he was, but when she found out, she posted it. Okay, did you realize that after you found out what kind of man he was? You posted it anyway after you found out he was just some whacked out white supremacist from the Fresh and Fit channel. Like you
Exactly.
said earlier, these females know what the hell they be doing. They just don't want to take accountability for their BS behavior. Trust me, this is nothing new.
Mm-mm.
I mean, seriously, these are the same kind of women, the same kind of modern women that will go out here thinking it's okay to have a boyfriend and then cheat on him with somebody else or walk around in provocative clothes. They support anything that's toxic. So what you expect? What did you expect?
Exactly. They do anything for clout. I mean, that song is so true. These girls will do anything for attention and clout. They're even dying for attention. So I'm not surprised that she posted it. But now she got to reap the consequences. She got consequences. People are coming at her now in her DMs, and family is mad at her. Of course. She did something stupid. And I do think she knew Prime VA 757. I really do. I don't think that she was blind. She knew. I'm sure she did her research.
Even if she didn't know, I'm pretty sure she found out word through word of mouth what that man really about. But nonetheless, she just had to put that picture on social media. It's ridiculous. It just shows you that they'll do anything, and I mean anything, just for attention.
Anything. Yeah, you're right about that. But thanks for that.
That's
H.
just like me saying. That's just like me walking down the street, mad at my own business, chop it up with somebody. I found out a week later he's an escaped convict. You think I'm gonna go back around that man or interact with that man again? No. I'm gonna have the common sense to walk away from that. And that's what she should have did. She should have deleted that damn picture that was spoke to that man. But she wants the attention.
Yeah, she wanted attention. So she got what she deserved. Now people are mad at her. I don't blame them. All right, but thanks for that, H&M. Let's go with Demetrius. Hey, Demetrius.
Hey, all right, so listen, I understand they were between a rock and a hard place, but the door was open. I mean, I don't really watch them, but from what I know, ladies have walked off the platform before. So it's
Hmm.
not like they're blocking the door. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
based off of that, I can say this comfortably. This is straight up and down what happened. You can clip me if you want, but what happened was this: Fresh and Fit facilitated an environment on the internet
Hmm.
where a white supremacist could spout his rhetoric freely to all ages, even if the youngins shouldn't be there. And the ladies rewarded him for his racism. That's it. Straight up and down, that's what happened.
Yeah, straight to the point. That's it.
There is no misreading this situation. There is no misreading this.
At all. Thank you for that,
That's
Demetrius.
that's no that's I just really wanted to say that because people on the internet they want to try to excuse this whole thing however they can because all their ladies they don't know what's going on. No, they know what's going on because they egged him on to say it. Like, come on now, they know what's going on.
And that's why people are mad at her. She's thinking people are mad at her because of the picture. They're mad at her because they were egging them on to say the N word. I mean, did she forget she did that?
I think she just didn't want to draw any more attention to it, to be honest with you, because she's already in hot water as is. And to be honest, her son is gonna grow up and see this. So I mean,
It's embarrassing. Like most black women are just embarrassing, and this proves it. They're not getting any better.
well,
You
I
know,
wouldn't even say that, but what I would say is this: um, a lot of people are unserious about life, and this shows it. They think that racism and prejudice is a thing of the past, and
Mhm.
what I always love to tell people is if you think that it's racism and prejudice is gone, then go talk to black geeks, gamers, cosplayers, and all of that. And the reason why I say that is because white people like Nick Fuentes are not plentiful. They're not going to say it in your face. They're not going to be in your face about it most of the time. Okay? That's just a fact of the matter. But what this definitely does speak to, I gotta reiterate, is how unserious people are about these issues. That is undisputable because to be honest, like if somebody like my sister or my mother or my cousin was on there, they would have they would have gotten up and left. Actually, they
Yeah.
wouldn't have even been there to be honest because they know who they are because I warned them about who they are. But in order for some people to make smart decisions, you have to tell them the obvious. So
Facts. Hatch Dragon, I know they're good black women. I'm not saying all black women are bad, but this is showing how ignorant a lot of black women are. Like, this is just ignorant. I can't see another race of women doing that if, like, what do you call them? Black nationalists? Maybe like somebody, somebody like that came around. I can't see like other races of women falling all over them and telling them, hey, say, I can't say the word, but say like a derogatory word towards white people. Go ahead, say it when they're white themselves. Like, I can't see other races of women doing that. That's really just an ignorant black thing because most black women are self-hating anyway. So they can do things like that and be okay with it.
all right, I'm gonna say this to what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know how true this is, but I have had because I had a Native American professor before, and he was telling me the things that go on in the Native American community. And if you think this is bad, then you should see the identity crisis that's going on with the Native Americans, with colorism, with um, national identity, with divestorism. Like, you think this is bad, they're worse. They're way worse, and
Mhm.
it's worse because of their numbers. There's a lot less of them.
Right. I'm pretty sure there are groups of women who are bad too, but I guess because I'm black, I guess that's why I focus more on the black issues in America because I was born here in America, and they kind of do represent me. Like when people see someone who's not ignorant walking around, they're gonna automatically say, "Oh, that's a black woman. She's probably ignorant with an attitude." So that's why issues like this bother me a lot, and I speak on these issues. But yeah, they probably do go on in other places, like with Native Americans, Mexicans, even white women I heard are bad these days. But I just don't think they're as bad as black women from what I see. But that's just my opinion. But let's go with Silent. Is Silent still here? Yes. Hey, Silent.
Yo, what's up? I'm still on slow walk. I'm about
What's
done. What's up? I ain't want shit. I just want to say what's up. I saw you was streaming and shit. I needed something to listen to. Shit.
Oh,
I think you're right about what you're saying. I believe that our group, Black Sisters, are the
Hello?
worst when it comes to not
wait.
staying on code compared to other races. But
Hello?
RPA,
all
Can you
that
hear me?
is just
I'm
exposing
sorry. Give me
everything.
a second, Lo.
Um, People
RPA,
should have known who Nick
RPA,
is, and he's all over the internet. You can
Hello?
Google his
RPA,
name and
can
you
you
see
hear
all the
us?
stuff that he does.
RPA, real quick. I'm sorry to cut you off, but it was kind of Silent's turn. But I promise you can go after Silent. You're next, all
Hey,
right?
listen, I
You're
still
next.
Can you
listen
hear
back
me?
say
No, I don't think he can hear us though. Can you hear me, RPA? I don't think he can hear us.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but I think you have a delay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you drop down? You have a delay. Drop down and come back. Drop down and come back if you can hear me. You have a delay. I think you hear me. Okay, go ahead, Silent. What were you saying?
nah, I wasn't saying shit. I just want to say what's up. It's been a minute.
What's what's up? And tell your doggies I said hello.
Hey, you know what it is, man. We don't move down to the ocean now. They chilling in good moods, man.
To the ocean?
Yeah, man. We down here at in Kima, like right here. Got a little condo right here on the water, man. It's cool.
Oh,
It's
that's
cool.
dope. Do your dogs like to go swimming?
Nah, man, they some pussies, man. I
It's
gotta drag Aries in the water with me, but Shadow is just like she might actually bite me if I make her go that fucking one.
oh damn. No, it's
Yeah.
funny because I just went to the beach with my dogs, all three of them, and they were jumping in the waves like humans. I was like, what the hell? They
I
loved
don't know
it.
what the fuck, but nah, I just said what's up, man. I see my boy GC up there. You got a couple of these originals on here, so I just wanted to chop it
Hey,
up
what's
for a
going on,
second.
Silent Man? I haven't talked to you in a bit.
Yo, who this is?
It's
Who is
GC.
this?
It's
Okay.
GC.
Damn. Oh, damn, bro, your voice sound different as fuck, bro. What's good, man?
I don't know. Maybe it's a different mic or something.
Shit, man, we ain't 22 no more on these panels, so we sound different, bro. Hey, what's good, man? How you doing?
Yeah,
I'll
it's been
let
a
y'all get
moment. It's
back
been a
to
moment. You don't have any thoughts on the topic?
fuck it, sure. I mean, I don't know what the big conversation about. I just heard some niggas was cooning, yada yada yada. You know how I feel about coons, bro. You know what it is. And, you got to make some money, and the easiest way to make money is to shit on black folk. It's when you black. So and
Yeah.
it's really it's when you're trying to go mainstream. You're trying to appear to really a predominantly white audience that likes niggas who talk down on other niggas. They like niggas who say, "See, the problem with black people is they like them type of niggas." So you got to let them know what side you on if you want to blow up. You got to bend over for the Illuminati.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, people just want to spark controversy. They want to say something that's unexpected. That's all. They want to say and do something that. I mean, everybody's looking for that viral moment.
Yeah, like, everybody gonna talk about the nigga who wear the white hood and shit and clip that shit
Yeah.
comments and it just creates activity.
Well,
Motherfuckers
I
ain't
got,
got no honor.
they don't. Well, I have a question for you. Do you think a lot of people in this space are cooning?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Cooning?
Mm-hmm. Like, you don't have to say any names, but that's one thing I noticed about the space. There are a lot of.
I think
Raccoon.
Bernard Coons a
Raccoon.
bit. I think fucking Big Nate Coons a whole lot. I think there's a few fellas in here cooning a lot. I think I like Fantastic when my man be cooning a lot. I say names. I don't give a fuck. Say what it is. Yeah, I mean,
I didn't
start
want to
cooning.
say names.
I don't
I
give
didn't
a fuck.
want to say names. But yeah, it's
Uh,
pretty bad.
and listen, ain't none of ain't nobody that I call coons I haven't called to their face.
Okay, that's good. Well, at
I
least
mean, you've been on panels with me. I've been very clear.
yeah. Well, at
But
least they know. At least you told them. So it's not like you're talking behind their backs. But
I mean,
you
yeah,
know,
I mean, look, what I see, I mean, honestly, I didn't, when I first got on these panels, I used to be like, I used to like the underdog, right? And Cash used to say, hey, Cash used to be in these spaces because of the issues of women or whatnot. And I used to be like, nah, brothers are like me. You know what I mean? They're just about it. And, they could just see the world through a different set of lenses. But the truth is, a lot of the coons is, all I got to say is look at them, right? Come on, man. They wasn't hitting on no hoes. These are the same cats you see growing up who got talked about for being ugly in fucking school, bro. Just what it is. They look exactly the way you think they gonna look, man. And so that cool shit is just a way to kind of stick their nose up at black people who didn't accept them or welcome them the way they felt or wanted they should, you know, be in the community. And this is their way of like getting back at black people by talking down on black people.
mhm,
It's
agreed.
funny shit.
Like I said, it's giving self hate to me. It's
Yeah.
like they don't like the skin that they're in, so they want to like hate on other people who look like them, I guess.
You know.
And
So it is what it is. Hey, listen, I'll let you get about it. I'm about to get back to a good night. So I just wanted to chop it up for a second, say what's up.
well, I appreciate you coming because it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. GC, my dude. The originals, bro. Yes, sir.
Well, good night. Thank you.
All right,
All
peace,
right.
man.
So, yeah, I mean, Killer, did you have anything to say? Because you didn't really say much.
I mean, what is there to say, man? It's just like I said, it's just a bunch of hypocrisy all over this, man. Like I'm just disgusted with all of it. I never really liked Fresh and Fit. I always thought them two was just a bunch of dorks, in my opinion. They just had a good looking studio and they had the good sound effects and stuff like that. But to me, they both was kind of losers. Ain't Fit a Fed too? So
He a
I
Fed?
don't.
I did not know that.
I know he got a channel where he be talking about like federal cases, and he always be wearing like a bulletproof vest or something like that. So I think he is somewhat like a federal agent or something. That's just me, but yeah, I really ain't got too much more on this crap. It's just disgusting on all fronts.
Hmm.
You know what I think? To me, Fresh and Fit can remind me of them old frat boys in college who had their own radio station. That's kind of what they remind me of. They sound more like advocators rather than they're more advocators and speakers rather than actual leaders. But that's just my take on that.
Hmm.
Yeah, he used to work with the feds. Yeah, many years before he started this podcast thing. Yeah, so yeah, that was his old
Right.
job.
Hmm. That's interesting to know. That's why he act like that. Hmm.
Oh yeah, I mean, Steve the Dean called him out. Like when they had their conventions, he was one of the dudes that's in the audience seat, thinking about as like a nerd trying to learn the game and stuff like that. And unfortunately, he learned it his, watching from others try to mimic, and now the ego trip's getting into him like crazy. He's like, yo, I learned to go work out, muscle and all that, blah blah blah. Like, but reality is, I don't think he knows how to talk to women either too like that. So like, you see how he constantly using Drake as examples, stuff like that, like the Miami, like he is in Miami. So it's like he know how to finesse the game and the lifestyle that what he technically leveraging his money and stuff like that. So,
Hmm.
other ways.
Facts. All right. Real quick, because we almost at the 2 hour mark, and I didn't want to make the show too long. I just kind of wanted to talk about the situation, and we all pretty much did that. So it's not really much more to say. So I'm gonna do final thoughts. Let's start with you, H&M. You there? Okay, we'll come back to H&M. Dimitri's final thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, listen, I know that nobody wants to deal with the pushback from what they do willingly, but at the end of the day, we all saw what she did. We all saw what all of them did, actually. So to willfully ignore and not really call them out and shame them would be a disrespect to the black people who were constructed in our lives. That's it.
Thanks for that. Mel, final thoughts.
Hello?
Hey, I hear you, Mel.
Yeah. I ain't got nothing much to say, yeah, so, have a good night. If that me up, y'all.
All right, thanks for coming, Mel. Good night. Let's go with Hustler. You there? Hustler and Muscular. Going once, going twice. All right. Good night, Hustler and Muscular. Let's go with Killer Swag. What are your final thoughts?
Yeah, like I said, this whole situation is just stupid, is a travesty. And, listening to what Dimitri said, he does have valid points about you supposed to call it out. But I just got a question for that. Like, how can you call out people that don't really give a crap about what it is that's supposed to be important to us? So that's the only thing I have to say about that. Like, you can call them out all day long, but when they're showing you all day, all night that they don't care, it's like it's falling on deaf ears. So, like I said, to all the people that's really standing up and really fighting for this, like, salute to y'all, salute to everybody in this chat, salute to everybody that's probably be watching this replay. But anybody else that go along with that Nick Fuentes and trying to coach him to say the L word, only thing I just got to say is double birds to all of y'all, and that's all I got to say on that.
I thank you. Other half of Killing Them Sweetly. Appreciate you. That's a good take on it. All right. And H&M, are you there? I'm going to give you another opportunity. Are you there, H&M? Going once, going twice. Okay, good night, H&M. Let me drop you. 'Cause he's not there. All right. And GC, what are your final thoughts on the situation, on the topic?
Yeah, great show. I mean, I'm glad I was able to put this to bed. I really, you know, I really spent more time on this than I wanted to. Monday, I really just wanted to call to see if the girls knew because Bernard seen it and I didn't. So I just wanted to call to see if the girls knew that who it was and did they have time to prepare. So, then I would be able to assess Fresh and Fit.
Mhm.
And then it just kind of took it from there. It kind of went to a very weird place, and I'm glad that I'm able to just put it to a close today. So,
Me too. And thank you so much for this topic that I got from you.
mhm.
I appreciate it. Nobody likes a raccoon. I know I've been saying the wrong word all night, but no one likes a raccoon. So please stop raccooning, black people. It's not a good look. It really looks bad. And stop clout chasing. I
Yeah.
mean, it's pretty simple. That's all I really have to say. It's that simple. It's not a lot of words that can explain what I'm trying to say. That is it. Stop clout chasing. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. All right, everybody. So thanks for coming. It was a great show. Thank you to everybody who came up. Thank you to Game Changer, Killer Swag 216. Thank you, Aunt T, for that super chat. And Thank you to the audience. You know, we're nothing without you guys. Love you guys. And peace.
Oopses.
Peace.